taking us through a roundabout rather than just making this easy on yourself. Now you try and make us feel like we the dummies. You cussed us out, yes. Hey, you know what? He probably will understand. He probably will understand. He probably will understand. That's definitely what he's thinking. Yeah, add, if you can add one of my names in there, it should be fine. Let me see if I can Yes. Alright, y'all, 1 second, y'all. Now I'll probably be on for like an hour. Well, the thing is, they're not gonna be able to force him, unfortunately. Like that's the thing. They just gonna threaten him with a police officer, and then he. So what is he saying? Where's the picture? That's gonna be my question. Where's the picture? Forget. Yeah, whatever. Too bad. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, I just, like I said, I just want to be, like, I honestly just want to see him. I really do, like, I just want to see your face, like, bro. And the only thing about catfish is you only get this one time. It ain't like if you ask them again, they're not gonna do it. I promise you they won't. So it's like he need to send this picture now or whatever. Answer the phone, whatever you gotta do. I ain't got time for all this. Oh, I'm gonna send it here. I'm gonna send it there. Give me some time. I'm getting. It got it. First impressions matter. No, it don't. Oh, he asking you to talk to him? I just want to know, like, so is he gonna do it or no? I mean, is he gonna, talk about it or no?
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and our home team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Who knows? Like, come on. He needed. We gonna give him to 7:30. It's almost. I mean, like, where's 7:30 at? That's all I'm waiting on. We supposed to. He said he was in the picture about it. Now, why we gotta wait till specifically 7:30? I don't know. Where's the picture? That's all I want. I don't want nothing else.
He'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Yeah, I messed him up. So
let's
where's
see
the
what
picture?
this is about. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
He active on
Garoppolo gonna hand this one to Coleman. And he'll get about 6
Instagram
up to the 27-yard line.
He can block us after he's not showing who he is.
Nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing,
2019, we got no reason to
spacing and run fits.
Difficult.
It's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Because he's been faking for so long. He probably ain't never think it would be that serious. It was absolutely that serious.
This is caught at the 20. A big play there for Carolina. 58 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now the carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
We got
a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Let's do it. And let them know that we try to beat y'all to one. Do whatever they got to do, whatever they can do. And the thing is, I don't know what's the other options that they can really push. They got power because they threaten people with the police. They get scared.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moved.
That's alright. You blocked me after the show. That's fine. I just need to get on there.
This offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen. his second touchdown on the season. And they
ask him where to pick at. Like, he's texting you, ask him where to pick at. That's what I want to know. Here's the picture.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
He always trying to use.
Following the touchdown here,
he always trying to talk it out. I don't want to talk it out anymore. You had your opportunity.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Winston. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Winston, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. That means your offense has to keep pace.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, it wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
He getting scared. That's the problem.
Jameis to throw it. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Seems like he's being so like half.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Play action now. Winston. He's going to fire one. Deep left sideline. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. But not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Maybe 2 days.
Winston. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashawn Perriman, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're able to redo the efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
I got my comment of me asking him about, I think, somewhere in my screenshot. I had the one I went off on him about using somebody else's picture.
Go ahead. Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. You know, he's already thrown for more yardage in this first quarter than he did all of last week.
And I could be snarky here and say, well, he didn't throw for a lot of yards last week, but the bottom line is he put in a great week of practice and really came out ready to go in this one.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
She told you what it is.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
You're not going to sit there and play this game of like she didn't just explain to y'all what PTSD is.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And this is caught at the 8. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gano for the extra point. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Great.
Now Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 55 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
Is there anything Luke Kuechly can't do on the field?
Doesn't seem to be the case.
I mean, we just saw the sack there, right? We know he's terrific in pass coverage, but what I like is his intelligence, the way he gets a defense set, and he actually audible defenses when he sees what the offense is presenting.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bruce Irvin in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. From the gun, Winston. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad Perriman with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That really sets him back, a loss of 6. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the...
That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now this throw caught left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
45.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. It's Coleman here. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And that hits the right upright but goes in anyway. Oh, friendly bounce there that could have gone either way easily, but he gets it to go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd and 9, Winston over the middle. He finds Godwin complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Ready.
First down, Winston. And Winston lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him, Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing on second and long. Winston, and the pressure gets to him again. Brian Burns in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on third and long. Winston now, and he's going to go down again.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. M.J. Stewart, mainly known for his pass coverage, this time a sack. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. This is Coleman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Here we go. 180. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Check, check. 21, 21. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
Jones hit and the ball's out. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And now Now he'll tuck it and run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Kill. Johnny. 59. Let's go.
Throwing, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to take a shot right away for the... And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Making fun of PTSD. Dumbasses.
To throw, Winston. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Somebody take somebody else. Take somebody else.
These great receivers.
I'm sure I hear the song. Maybe
body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Oh, well, hey.
And it should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I got one more quarter of this game left, and then I'm going to light these. Oh, and I hope it's
of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't like care about what y'all think. That PTSD, she ain't talking about y'all.
Winston, there goes a deep ball, end zone, and he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football.
We're not worried about them people coming over there. PTSD is not that deep. Y'all knew exactly what she meant. She not talking about. Yeah.
Gotta figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball.
Oh, y'all offending me. How many times have Trump tweeted something? We offended.
Taking care of the ball. All the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it. They got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Not gonna tell her that. Y'all not gonna come into her page and go, y'all can go somewhere else. You better go in the shade room. That's the best place to do it.
What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Black people gonna support the songs that they trying to trash. Oh, you already know. I'm waiting for it. It's already done.
Third and long. It's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And some room to run now.
And we have not done this in a long time. You already know we about to win it.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Play fake. Winston. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
I'm gonna go right, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna get them to block me, because I'm gonna go right on that personal page. You got a child, you got a daughter, good. We gonna
folded like a lawn chair.
I'm come under here with that. Yo, she better hold.
As big a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They go back to the ground, this time Barber. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
He should go right here. You worry about them damn deep this last
4th down following that first down gain of 8. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
And the shade was better not get me started, because I'm gonna really...
2 here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it. Happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Panthers out
black
there
people are coming through for Panthers.
And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
Black America is not about to have. Y'all not about to... Yeah. You're not about to sit there and mess with Panthers.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before and realize it hasn't worked so well.
Y'all know that take their life every day.
For one of your better players and maybe try to hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
What happened?
That's Samuel, caught left side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. A toss here to Scarlett. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Carolina! Jordan Scarlett, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down.
What happened? I'm trying to figure out. Wait, no, who was it? What happened?
All the way for a touchdown.
What is supposed to?
This one fielded at the 5.
What happened?
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game
are
so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues
I'm about to mute this phone and go
there will
look
be
and read the
another
story
quarterback
everywhere.
in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Winston to throw. Flush to his right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Back to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Winston sneaking it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston finding the end zone on the game's final play. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Tampa Bay, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in